Kaboom.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the AIB Show. This is the Mitt.
And Dominic.
And why are you hitting the mic, dude? And nothing. All right, moving on. Hold up. Actually, you brought up the shirts. I'm wearing this Legend shirt today, right? So I have Legend shorts as well. You wear those things to the gym?
I don't know if you're setting me up here for
No. I'm literally asking.
When you say to the gym.
I'm sorry. Do you wear the
to work out?
regularly? Do you wear them
I actually did this week for the first time. I usually don't.
You usually don't wear Legend shorts?
Correct. To work out.
What's your shorts of choice?
10,000.
Really?
Yeah, love them.
Like the 9-inch ones?
7. Try the 5. Their 5s are weird. They don't fit like Legends 5s are dope. 10,005 is a weird cut. So 7. I know a 9 in shorts, man. Say.
No, I gotta check. No, because I have the Legend shorts and they have 2 different versions. And one of their versions, I ain't gonna lie to you, man, had these shorts for a few months and it's already got that funk. And it really bothers me. And I wrote them not a stern email, but I wrote them an email and they gave me a credit towards other stuff. But those particular shorts, like they got these HD ones that like a thicker material.
Yeah, but those HD ones, it's like you have to iron them all the time. They get well crushed up.
Hold up, you iron your shorts before you go to the
those
gym?
Either the HD or the HD Lucas. One of the two.
No, it's the Luca HDs. That's what it is. There's like a Luca and a Luca HD. Or something
yeah,
like
one
that.
of them they're dope. You can even wear it like a bathing suit. The next ones are like they get really crushed up.
Hold up, but you would hold up. So you own a pair of these and you've ironed these shorts before?
I have ironed them. Other times I have to throw them in the dryer. Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Gotta stay sharp, bro.
No, dog, they got that funk, man, and it pisses me off. So now I have to take it. I have to shower with them, not with them on, but take them to the shower post gym, hang them up. So before I wash them, just so that they don't sit in the funk.
But speaking of foolishness, 10,000 has a lifetime warranty, right? Evidently, they define lifetime different than me. Because I have rips and holes. They say, well, it's from overuse. I said, what do you mean overuse? They said, well, you've had it for a few years. I said, I haven't had it for a lifetime.
What was their retort?
They said, they dude, you don't understand. This is back and forth DMing on Instagram, Facebook, and emails. And they're all denying me. And I'm saying, this is the most asinine response I've ever got. You have a lifetime warranty. Yes, but you've had them for almost 3 years. Okay. So then we're going back and forth. They said, well, now we've changed it. And I said, okay, what's the time period that you allow, a warranty for? They said, not 3 years. I said, what is it? They couldn't define it. They couldn't give me. So I said, okay, it's not 3. Is it 2? Is it 2 in a day? Is it 1.5? Back and forth. Well, you've used it more. I said, I've had closed shorts for 10 years, pants. The zippers don't break. These are all broken in a year and a half, 2 years. It's crazy. So we're going back and forth. And finally they said, I hate when they do this. Fine, as a one-time courtesy, we'll do this. Yeah. I'm like, one-time courtesy. I bought this and you gave me a lifetime warranty.
Yeah, you're not doing me a favor.
Yeah.
But it's always that. They always see me doing your favor. I'm like, yo, you're not doing me a favor. I'm doing this. Like I bought this because of the warranty and now I don't have anything. But yeah, but what pissed me off about the Legends is just it got that funks, and I'm going back to the Bird Dogs. You know what I'm saying? Because Legends were a little more economical than the Bird Dogs, but the Bird Dogs at least smelled good for years and years and years. Because I had them for a hot minute, and so that kind of vexed me a little bit.
Speaking of athletics, you watching March Madness? Any?
Really, dog?
I've watched it more this year because I've been stateside. Usually I'm in Aruba. Can't get all the games.
This man said stateside. Have you ever said that before?
No. It felt good. It felt good though.
Oh God, sorry.
Yeah. I've been stateside this year, and I've seen it's unreal. These games are just sick.
Are you watching the 4-block thing within YouTube TV so you can see all 4 at once?
The 4-block and the 3-block. Yep.
Is it 3-block too?
When there's 3 games on, yeah.
Oh, so it just modifies to whatever's there?
Yeah.
Yep. I almost watched a game only because I was curious to see what that looked like with the 4-block.
I never, unless it's basketball, and now this year FAU basketball, I never watch regular season college basketball at all. I just have no interest. And I'll watch some of the tournament, but these games have been insane. good from start to finish down to the last couple seconds. Like just wild.
You watching the Lady Canes and women's March Madness as well?
No, I am not.
I mean, I'm watching none of them, so I'm just asking. I'm watching zero.
I thought about flying back up to New York to watch. I just got back to watch FAU. They play Sweet 16. Hoot hoot. Repping Boca. That's near where I live.
You're talking about flying up to watch a college team that you did not attend, primarily because the school is located close to your home.
It's in a adjoining city. Yes.
Have you been to the campus ever?
Of course. I've played football there enough. We gone to basketball. Remember, you met a friend. He's a coach on the team. We have trainings there for our kids.
I don't know this dude. I don't know who.
Yeah, my birthday.
I'm not disputing. I've met him. I just know who. Oh, that really?
Yeah, he's a coach at FAU.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
did not know that. Hold on. Okay, yeah, you got. So
there's definitely a connection. I know the head coach. Does he know my name? Probably not. He sees me, talks to me. Long story. I sit and talk with him. He's done the whole thing. Hey, if you need tickets, let me know. And I'm like, I don't know if he's serious.
Hold up. But if he saw you, he'd be like, Dominic, what's up? Or he'd come up.
No, he comes up to me. I don't think he knows my name. He could, but he'll come up to me and talk to me.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. I did not know all this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So there's a definite connection.
All right, hold on. And you were in New York. Oh, wait, I meant to ask you, what happened to that burger situation? Because I sent out this burger list on IG yesterday or whatever. I posted a list of top 10 burgers or whatever in New York. And you went to one of the restaurants, but that wasn't this trip.
No, that was like 10 years ago.
And the burger was like $40, you were saying.
Yeah.
Did you eat the burger?
I did not. You go in like Caesar salad. Speaking of, I just got delivered to me sweet green Caesar salad.
I don't understand how you love that place the way you do.
I don't love that place. I mean, it's good. And you see, you're talking about foolishness because when we went last year and you were bitching and whining about how this is just good, you're like, hey, it's not bad.
No, and I'll give you the same that said not bad, and I'll hold on to the not bad, not good either, just not bad. Just a pricey salad. Like I don't go, you know what I need right now? A good salad. Like I've never said that in my life.
I think that every day.
Actually, that's a lie. I've said it before, but I don't do that anymore. Yeah, I don't understand you at all with the salad situation and how your body apparently absorbs salads, different from the rest of our bodies. But either way, I'm sure you've got a bunch of sad things to talk about, so let's go. And then I'll go with some levity after that. Try to balance things out.
While I start something, check your text.
Okay.
I cannot say on air.
Okay.
All right, where do you want to start? You really want me to start with something?
Well, yeah. That's how this works. When I go, hey, start with something. That's kind of what that means.
All right. Somebody's feisty today. Felony murder. You know what that is?
No, actually. The murder part I know, obviously, but I don't know.
So it's a weird thing. Turns out felony murder, U.S. is the only country that has these laws on the book where, in essence, if we're committing a crime, let's say you and me are committing a crime, and I'm not having myself killed, so you die. Hold
up, you're not having yourself killed in the story?
Yeah. So you die.
You think that's some adverse effect in real life? Like, what is that? All right, wow.
So
and trying to kill me at that.
Somehow somebody kills you, whether it's we're robbing a house and the homeowner or the police, you die. I get charged with murder. All right.
So far, so good.
The U.S. is the only country in the world that has laws like this on the books. And these felony murder laws, as you can imagine, disproportionately affect young people, women, and Black people. And staggering thing is, in some states, it's used a lot. Pennsylvania, 25% of all people in prison for life without the possibility of parole are here because of this kind of law, not actually killing somebody. All right. So there's
hold up. Run by one more time. You're saying that.
Let's say four friends. Four friends. We decide to rob a house.
Yeah.
Homeowner in the house, sees us in the house robbing, shoots after us.
Yeah.
They shoot you, kill you.
Yeah. So then
I get charged with murder.
Because you and I were robbing the house.
We were committing a crime in which
I
a
died.
murder occurred and you died. Yes.
Huh.
Even if let's say we didn't bring guns, we just were robbing the house. Depending on certain states, it's the same thing too. And there's a stand your ground law like Florida, right? Shoot back or shoot, kill. You died in the act of committing a crime. I was participating in that crime. I get charged with murder. No other countries in the world have evidently no other countries in the world have laws like this.
That seems pretty crazy.
It's staggering. And then in Pennsylvania, 25% of all people like in prison for life without the possibility of parole are because of this. And again, our perverse justice system, this disproportionately affects certain people.
That seems all kind
so there's a case that's garnering national attention. Well, not really. A little bit, should be garnering more. Gentleman named Lakeith Smith in Alabama. 8 years ago, him and his friends were doing illegal stuff, robbing homes. Police came and caught them on the scene. Evidently, one of them was carrying a gun, shot at the police. Police shot back. They all spread out and ran away. Police chased this one individual. They said they saw a gun on him. They wound up shooting him in his back, proving he was shot in his back, and he died. The other friends were charged with felony murder. 3 of them took plea deals, anywhere from 18 to 27 years. One kid, Lakeith Smith, at 15, didn't take a plea deal. He got sentenced to 65 years. There was no denying that he was involved in robbing a house, doing bad stuff, anything like that. No, there was no. He got 65 years. As a teenager, he got sentenced to a maximum security prison, which means violent offenders. As a teenager, remember, he wasn't a violent offender. He was a criminal, yes, committing crime as a teenager, but sentenced to maximum security prison. This is what we're doing to society. This is how we're trying to help people, is charge somebody who was involved, who was doing wrong things, no doubt. But how are we helping society? How are we helping this person by doing things like that? Sentenced to 65 years. The prosecutor agreed to have the trial reopened because he admitted that the defense attorney did not disclose certain things about this guy's life, which could have affected him, meaning no parents, no schooling, just a bad upbringing, right? Went in front of the same judge 8 years later. Now he got 30 years in prison, of which he served 8. So he's got 22 more years in prison. And to me, it's just a sickening, staggering reflection upon the justice system. The victim who got shot and died, his dad testified saying that none of these kids should still be in prison. They did their time. They were involved. He feels they should do their time for the robberies, right? They committed robberies, do their time. They should not be implicated in the death of his son. This is the father saying this, right? This comes from an emotional standpoint, right? He doesn't find this to be justice. It doesn't bring his son back. They didn't intend to kill his son. Yeah, it's.
But doesn't that kind of incentivize the cops to shoot?
Meaning like they're not going to get in trouble?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you kill one of them, you get all 3, or all how many? They're all going to go to jail for a long time for murder.
He was shot in his back.
No, it's my point. My point is, if you kill one of them,
but this happens all the time. I mean,
so again, does it not incentivize the cop to shoot?
I don't know about incentivize, but how about lessens the potential ramifications and the
My point
withholding of not shooting.
No. My point is, if you're going to go, hey, these guys committed a crime, they're not going to go to jail. I'm not going to get them, I'm not going to get discharged or whatever. But if I kill one of them, in essence, I've gotten all 3 or all 4 or whatever, right, for long-term sentences because they're all going to go away for felony murder.
Yeah.
So kill one of them and I get 3 of them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think you're thinking too far ahead with the police. I guess you're saying with the ramification, the police have become the de facto judge, jury, and executioner throughout history in this, and that's an example of that.
Yeah, so that's all right. Well, all right, that's one way.
Yeah, so land of the free. Yeah, liberty and justice for all. The felony murder laws. Yeah. All right, lighten it up.
Yeah, you know how to do this. So as we're talking about laws and legality, the Supreme Court is hearing a case on Jack Daniel's knockoff dog toy. So
Jack Daniel's knockoff what?
Dog toy. So the Jack Daniel's bottle. Let me tell you a story. Wait a minute. This one I say my part. This guy. So
very feisty.
Familiar with the Jack Daniel's bottle? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So they made this company called Bad Spaniels instead of Jack Daniel's. You get it? They created a chew toy for dogs in the same look and shape as Jack Daniel's bottle, but Jack Daniel's bottle says number 7. This one says number 2. It says Tennessee, whiskey. This one says Tennessee carpet, right? It's like all this. It's a dog toy. It's a little knockoff dog toy. But Jack Daniel's is saying that they made it's a squeaky toy, that they made this bottle so similar to their bottle that now there's an association with Jack Daniel's as doggy poop, to put it lightly. So this has made its way all the way up to the Supreme Court because, in essence, they've used the likeness, and now Jack Daniel's is now a synonym for dog poop. And this is why, which I find to be hilarious.
I mean, it kind of is a dog poop.
It's a dog chew toy. Is that really dog poop?
No. The Jack Daniel's itself.
Oh, as a brand,
liquor.
Yeah.
Liquor.
One could go out one could go out on a limit and say, yeah, this Jack Daniel's dog poop is, in line with Jack Daniel's. But I was like, I thought it was an interesting case, meaning comedic. But I also find it crazy that it's gone all the way to the Supreme Court. But it's a trademark situation, so I can kind of understand it, right? But I was like, that's just insane on so many levels that this is even a thing. And on another note, this actually goes along with you now, because you like all your flavored vodkas. So you used to make a little fancy martinis and flavored stuff, whatever.
Yeah,
Nader-tinis that nobody but you.
Yeah.
So White Claw, you familiar with White Claw?
Yes, I don't like it.
You don't like any of them?
No.
Have you tried the tequila ones? Not White Claw tequila, but tequila can seltzer situations?
No, I don't.
There's some good tequila ones out there. Some really good tequila ones out there. But White Claw is now going the other way, and now it's making actual vodka. So
just a bottle?
Yeah, just like a regular vodka with like flavors, and the same kind of flavors they used to have their seltzer cans in. Now they got flavors of White Claw bottles, which I did not realize was a thing. So it's kind of all over the place. I was like, I've never seen. I didn't realize you could go backwards, but that's kind of how it was. All of that, it made no sense to me at all. But this is kind of the case we're going down, Beth.
What is that hanging on your door handle?
Right over my right shoulder.
Yeah.
It is a bunch of masks, which should be chucked actually at this point, but a bunch of masks. Back in the day, we had this thing called the Vid-19 that was going around in these streets. So we would grab
all the masks,
the cloth masks, right? The ones that I would wash and reuse.
You still have those?
Well, yeah, they're just hanging there.
Yeah, but that's another thing. I was going to bring this up, and I had no idea that was there. Cloth masks in 2023 are really intriguing, fascinating to me.
Because
you might as well wear that people wear them. Yes,
people still wear them or wore them.
No. I mean, have worn them for a couple of years when we know that cloth masks basically don't do shit.
Masks.
So why not? That's what I said, masks.
That's not what you said, but all right.
So why are we not wearing like proper masks if we want to wear masks in 2023? Just wondering.
I mean, who's wearing a mask? Again, they're just.
I don't know. I'm looking at 25 masks.
They're hanging out there.
Why do you have them?
I don't know. I need to throw them away. I'm with you. I'm completely lying. I just got to throw them away. I haven't thrown them away.
Like ultimate minimalist. Have a
door handle with masks on them. They need to chuck.
What? I'm very confused.
I know it's bothersome to me that it's there, and I literally saw it, and I was like, I need to throw it away. This friggin' guy, man, just getting that. I'm all on my case about the mask, but yeah, I need to check the masks. Check the mask. And on a random note, you were just in New York. You know the I Love New York shirts?
Yes. Have you heard they changed the logo?
So this is what literally I'm talking about. But it's one of those things where like nobody wanted a logo change. Everybody's very, very fond of the logo.
My kids just asked me about the logo. Yeah, I didn't know anybody wanted a logo change.
Nobody. No, this is one of those things like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they try to fix it, and now everybody was like all the new logos people hate. And because they're horrible about them. Look at the new logos. It's like we love NYC, which is not the same thing, right?
And they used to say NY, not NYC.
Yes, I Love NY was perfect. Now it's We Love NYC, which is just stupid. And then there's a couple other versions here that just look so horrible. And again, it's one of the things where nobody asked for a change. And you go, hey, let's change this. And you cause problems. It's like, this is the Coke situation. They gave them a new Coke and had to go back to regular Coke, original Coke. Because can't you be changing stuff willy-nilly?
In New York, after coming back from New York, somebody asked me, so how was it? Was it safe? And I feel like I don't even know how to answer that question.
What does that even mean?
Because of all the crap you hear, and New York is dangerous, blah, 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 like all the stuff you see out there in the so-called mass media.
I mean, was it like an aged woman or man who asked you this question?
I'm a middle-aged man. Are we
middle-aged? You are a middle-aged man. I was like, I mean, we're middle-aged guy.
He's an aged, maybe a decade older, but it's like, what?
No, I
don't understand how to answer that question.
Did you say yes?
I said, yes, completely safe.
My kids and I were totally fine eating donuts.
I went to Ellis Island for the first time, Statue of Liberty.
Oh, you never been before?
Nope.
No. How'd you like it?
It's cool.
Were you able to climb up inside?
No, first of all, somebody told me I probably wouldn't fit. Number two, I'm not spending them kind of money for the extra ticket.
What was it? I
honestly don't know, but it was a lot of us who went, so it's like, nah. Walked around, did the audio tour, went to Ellis Island, found my grandfather from when he came to America from Puerto Rico, found the ship, the manifest. Yeah.
Ain't that
1920 something? Yeah.
Did you ever do whatchamacallit in San Francisco, Alcatraz?
No, I've never been to San Fran, but I absolutely will go to Alcatraz if I do.
I did that. I was bored, but I did it.
What?
I'm not a big,
I know they must have audio tours, so I would just
it was an audio tour. It was an audio tour. That's what
big fan of the audio tours.
Yeah, it does make it better. I'll give you that. It just wasn't something that I was overly excited about, because not excited about half that stuff. Yeah, so there was that. All right, what else you got to make us sad? Oh, hold on, no, go back to New York. Did you end up getting the cupcakes? I'm not cupcakes, the cookies. Because you went to Insomnia.
I did not do Chip. I asked a couple of people who hadn't heard of Chip.
That's why it's so good, because what they bring up, Levain's?
Yeah, no. But Chip is everywhere too. It's not like it's hidden. I looked on Google.
It wasn't everywhere for a while.
And now it's as prevalent
yes,
as that other place I went to and told you.
Insomnia.
Yeah. I mean, Insomnia has two kind of cookies. It has the regular cookie, and it's like that. It's They have the deluxe. Watch out.
Cookie?
Oh, that's where it's at. The deluxe was waste of calories. I mean, sorry, the regular was waste of calories. The deluxe was get in my belly and get in again.
And you've had Levain's too.
Yeah, Levain's legit, but it's different because Levain is more, I won't say artisanal, more.
It's like a muffin top.
Yeah, but it's also just not mainstream. Like it's a few locations versus like a franchise kind of thing.
Yeah,
right? No, so I grade those cookies different.
Chip is dope, but now they're shipping across country, but it ain't cheap. I was gonna buy a little pack of 12, $80, and I was like,
you can do the Levain at Whole Foods.
Yeah, I get the frozen ones. I've done that. Yeah. I've done that. But even Magnolia, do you do Magnolia for their? No. They have. Well, I don't love the cupcakes, but they have a banana pudding that's ridiculous.
No, because everything I've looked to ship, it just the prices just don't make sense.
No, same thing. So I didn't ship it. But when I was in New York a couple weeks back, I was like, you know what? Stop up at Levain's and get a little dessert. And
here's my problem with New York. Weed stinks up there, and weed is everywhere in the streets. And somebody said to me, it's probably the smells of New York mixing with the weed, which is why you think weed smells. You don't notice everywhere. You don't smell weed everywhere?
No.
What?
No. I don't know why this is such a shock, but no.
All throughout the city, my kids are smelling it. Like it's just.
The kids probably think it's you.
No, just
Dad, your cologne is everywhere.
Everywhere. Like it's just crazy.
I don't know the smell you're referring to.
Yeah. Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
And then I went to compare pricing, and pricing up there is more expensive. Then they say I got to join a membership. I'm saying I'm from Florida. Well, we have a single day membership. I said, this is just too complicated. I'm out.
To get the weed?
Yeah,
It's a
because
lot of work.
evidently you can circumvent laws up there where they aren't legal vendors, but they're selling, and the fines they get are worth it in comparison to the revenue they're making. It's a whole kerfuckle. Is that the word?
Kerfuffle is the word. What you just said was not the word.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was not the word. What is wrong with you, man? You used to have a decent command of the English language. What
I really
happened
did.
to you?
I really did. Old age.
I mean, are you just literally getting dumber as you progress? Like this is what's happening here?
Evidently so.
Wow. Let's leave on that high note so people can realize and go back and just call them. We'll just title the episode that and see what happens.
I'm doing that.
All right, everybody. You guys have a good one. We'll talk soon.
All right. Rate, like, subscribe.
All that good stuff. Please do.
Is YouTube updated at all?
Yeah, that's what I was doing before you called. I'm getting the interwebs going. All the websites getting updated.
Right. Help out. Even if you don't watch the whole videos, go on YouTube. AIBshow.com. You can get the link there, or go on our Instagram. AIB.
Everywhere.
AIB Show. Click on YouTube. See what we look like during the show. Look at Puff's beard. No way he doesn't dye his hair. There is no effing way this dude does not dye his hair.
Or you can just look at the grays in my head and know I don't dye my hair. It's just that simple.
Dude, you clearly dye your hair.
I've never had to, unlike you.
No, I'm gonna go dye it in a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm very confident in my hair. I'm fine. Yeah, you're a sad man. We'll talk soon, everybody.
All right, cool.